Hello and welcome to our Delta analysis video. Today's topic Dragonite. But before I get to Dragonite, mandatory applications plug in the description again. I'll keep it short this time. Apps in the description. Check it out, I guess, or don't. Be a bully. Don't check it out on purpose. Spite me. Okay. Besides that, Delta Dragonite. It's a pretty good model, honestly. It's an electric and water type, which means it only has two weaknesses, being ground and grass, which is really good. It's a really good defensive typing, and its stats are also just across the board pretty good because it is based on a pseudo legendary. It has good physical attack, 134, and the rest is just mediocre or decent. 80 speed is a bit slow, it's less than you would like usually. 100 special attack and special defense is not bad. 91 HP, 95 defense is also just not bad. It's just overall pretty balanced Pokemon with a pretty good attack stat. And that's basically what this thing does. It's a good physical attacker, generally speaking. Looking at its abilities, this is where they think it's actually pretty good. Because it has a Swift Swim and Volt Absorb. Volt Absorb, it's a good ability. Don't get me wrong, it's a good ability. But Swift Swim is so much better. It's just Swift Swim is like by far the better ability. Volt Absorb is just in comparison way worse. Like there's really no like. Even if you're not using this on rain, I don't see how just manual rain is worse than Volt Absorb. With Swift Swim. Like, there's a huge difference. Because this thing gets agility. Volt Absorb agility is just worse than Swift Swim Rain Dance, in my opinion, at least. It's not bad, but it's just worse than the alternative. At least in my opinion. Some relevant moves, it gets Horn Claws, Calm Mind, and Agility for setup. Agility, as I said, I don't think is that viable, but Horn Claws and Calm Mind are good for like both offenses. Roar to phase things out to prevent them from setting up. This thing doesn't really fit a defensive role, even with its typing doesn't really fit a defensive role. But okay, I'll get into the set later. Knock off to remove items, U-turn for momentum, Volt Switch also for momentum, but it's on the special side and gets blocked by ground types, unlike U-turn. And Aqua Jet and Draco Jet are priority options. Aqua Jet is good for stab, especially in rain. There's quite a bit of damage. And Draco Jet is just in case you need to hit a dragon with priority, I guess. It's not the best. It's generally worse than like Dragon Claw or Ice Punch. So going into the obvious first set is the physical rain set with Swift Swim. You can run like Bandit on this, you can run Life Orb on this, you can run like Splash Blade, Zap Blade, whatever the hell you want, Extra Belt, like, what else, like Lumberry or whatever, Leftovers, whatever you want to run on this, you can get away with pretty much anything. It just functions as a physical rain, breaker, cleaner, whatever it has to do. It doesn't really sweep, it doesn't set up that much. But it can clean. Aqua Tail is the best water step you have. I have mentioned before that I'm adding tutor moves, like the Gen 7, 8 TMs, TRs kind of deal, to Deltas. So this thing might get liquidation. With that I mean, this thing is getting liquidation, so that would be the better water step unless you're running Horn Claws, in which case you can boost your accuracy, in which case Aqua Tail doesn't miss, but even then you need Horn Claws first. So it's debatable which one is better if you have Horn Claws. Wild Charge is the best electric stab you have. Ice Punch is just really, like, you don't hit grass types or dragon types at all with the first two moves. You kind of need something for that, in my opinion. So Ice Punch is by far your best option. And then just filler moves, really. Earthquake helps electric types, helps with it helps with steel types. It helps with Fire types don't really bother you. Rock types don't really bother you. What else is weak to ground? Is that it? That might be it. I'm not sure. But yeah, Earthquake is just overall good move. One class for setup if you want to set up. With this thing, it has good bulk and a really good typing, so you can easily afford getting set up, although you are wasting your own rain turns if you are in rain. A U-turn for momentum if you just want to pivot out with like an amazing speed stat. You want to get some chip damage off without being at risk yourself, or rain is about to run out and you just want to reset rain. It's just, I think it's a really good move on this thing. You just last turn of rain, like you just continuously break last turn of rain, you turn into, it doesn't really work. You turn into something else that then you turn into your rain setter, I guess. It's a bit awkward, but it's definitely good to just get out of rain on the last turn, or get out after rain. It runs out if you want to like take a hit because you're probably slower than something, and then go into rain setter. Do whatever you want. Knock off to remove items is pretty good to help the psychics, ghosts, in case you struggle with those. Superpower helps with steel types as well, helps with normal types, helps with ice types, helps with dark types, helps with anything else, rock types, I guess. Yeah, helps with like normal types, ice types, dark types. Drain Punch is like a weaker version, but it heals you, which is quite nice because this thing does not get recovery, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. I don't think that it gets recovery at the very least. I checked, I think. I really don't think this thing gets recovery. Sand Headbutt is a good option for like poison types and fighting types. Rock Slide helps with like bug types, I guess, and ice types. Like flying types don't really bother you at all. I really want this thing at Hurricane, to be honest, but I'll get that. I really want this thing at Hurricane. It's really fun. I might just give it to it because it's fun. Like how King Drag got Hurricane. Why not? This thing deserves more. I think so. Iron Tail helps with fairies, mostly fairies. Fire Punch. Why would you run Fire Punch? I don't know. Steel types, Earthquake is better. Bug types, Rock Slide is better. Okay, bug types you don't miss. But Fire Punch is weakened in the rain. Why the hell are you running Fire Punch? I don't know. Aqua Jet for priority, Dragon also for priority. I like Aqua Jet a lot more though. In case you need to I prioritize something. I don't know. Maybe. Like what's an example? Like against like an Infernape and the thing you're in Mach Punch range or Vacuum Wave range, and just want to Aqua Jet that thing before it can kill you, because in rain you are faster no matter what. If you don't creep like an idiot. So yeah, that's basically the first stat. It's very obvious. It's just physical with all its physical options. But yeah, the second set is a bit more interesting, but it's basically the same thing but special. And this is where I'm gonna list every single one of the special options, because it's basically everything it has. Like this thing, if it's not rain, you really don't have to be as scared of it, because in rain it's like actually like 5 times scarier, because it's faster, it's stronger, it can afford to like band, adamant, like it's so much stronger in rain than it's out of rain. So out of rain I don't really fear it. Like it could function as a defensive Volt Absorb pivot if you really need an immunity. Like if you like against, I don't know, against like specifically Lantern or something that shreds your ground type, this thing can like be immune to pretty much anything it can do. Stop, Volt Switch, do whatever, click your Earthquake against the Lantern, I don't know, do whatever you want. But generally Rain Dance is just so much better. It's just so much better. Like Rain, so Swim, whatever. The options for like offensive moves like Thunder, I really like Thunder. Clicking Thunder in rain is really satisfying in my opinion. So you gotta run Thunder. Thunderbolt if you're a pussy, you run Thunderbolt. But if you're a man, you click Thunder. Surf, Scald, Hydro Pump, Water Sap options. Depends on if you want to burn or if you want to hit at all. Ice Beam is just the same reason Ice Punch. You need something for dragons. You need something for grass types. Although I'm giving this thing Hurricane, whether you want it or not, I'm giving this thing will have Hurricane. Like I'm gonna make a video later on the moves I'm giving shit, and this thing is getting Hurricane. It's not even decided yet. I just decided that. Coal Mine filler option you could set up with Coal Mine. Definitely also has Dragons if you don't really care about grass types for some reason. Although Icy does hit harder, but definitely can be like coverage for like dark types and fighting types, I guess. Flash Cannon for fairies. Focus Blast for normal types, dark types, steel types, ice types, whatever you need it for. But it's gonna miss, so that's like just run other moves. Like higher bump is gonna do more damage often anyway. So that's like the main problem with filler moves. They need to be like hitting something that higher bump doesn't hit harder, because in rain and stab it probably does. An energy ball is mainly there for like monster like Seismitoad, Grass level 2 Seismitoad, Swamper, Gastrodon, Quagsire. That's pretty much what it's there for, because otherwise you just hit everything with Thunder. And U-turn slash Volt, which is good for momentum. If you like, same reason the physical side at U-turn has U-turn. This thing can run U-turn or Volt Switch. I forgot what Volt Switch on that, but point stance, you're gonna like Volt Switch, U-turn the momentum out like the last turn. So yeah, that's basically Delta Dragonite. It's a very good range. This is actually like top 2 range sweepers in the game. Okay, maybe Mega Bird better. Top 3 range sweepers in the game. I'm not gonna reveal the other one in the top 3. Like, the top 3 is this thing, Mega Swampert, and something else. You might have seen it before, but the third range sweeper is something different. This thing is way better than Barraskewda, easily. But yeah, it's basically Delta Dragonite. It's a good mon. I like it. I like its diving. I like its coverage. I like its swift swim, and like it does one thing, but it's really good at doing that one thing. So yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. And yeah, that's it. Next time is the one mon that actually kind of can break rules successfully. But it doesn't. I don't allow it to break rules. It's just unfortunate. It's better this way, but it's the one mon that can actually be freaking broken as hell. So yeah, thank God it's not allowed to be that broken. But yeah, that's it. See y'all then. Goodbye.